Hello students, we'll be now learning about the physiology of excretion or mechanism of urine formation. In physiology of excretion, there are two parts by which the excretory products can be removed, one by mechanical way and another by chemical means. Okay, so mechanical part may will be learning how exactly urine is formed and how it is conducted towards the collecting duct. Okay, got it. So mechanical part में urine form कैसे होता है by three processes, that is ultrafiltration, tubular reabsorption or selective reabsorption and tubular secretion. Okay, so ultrafiltration, tubular reabsorption or selective reabsorption or and one more last one is tubular secretion. Okay, then chemical part में there are two ways to form urea, or else whatever excess amino group which is there, excess amino acids which are there, this has to be broken down, and whatever amino group which is present in the amino acid which is released, that will be released in the form of ammonia. So whatever nitrogenous waste which are there, these will be released out. So chemical part में हम लोग learn करेंगे how the amino group gets converted into ammonia, and that ammonia is then available for formation of urea. Okay, so in chemical part we'll be learning deamination and urea cycle. Okay, in urea cycle you will be learning how exactly urea is formed. Urea is formed because of reaction between the carbon dioxide and ammonia. Carbon dioxide is released as the byproduct in respiration, wherein ammonia is formed in our body because of excess of purines, or else if there is excess of amino group in the excess amino acids. So if excess amino acids are there in the cells, these excess amino acids are not good for the metabolic activity of the cells. So whatever amino group which is there in this amino acids will be removed in the form of ammonia. Okay, so thus ammonia तो available हो गया, and हर एक सेल में respiration होता है, so carbon dioxide भी release होगा, and likewise there will be formation of urea. Okay, got it. So we'll learn how chemical part of urine formation occurs in physiology of excretion or mechanism of urine formation. Okay, so first step क्या है chemical part में? Deamination. Deamination, D का मतलब है removal. Amination means amino group. Okay, so amino group will be removed from that particular entity. Okay, so all the living cells, in all living cells metabolic activities will occur. Okay, and if supposing in the cell there is excess amount of amino acids, then these amino acids will be undergoing deamination. Deamination में क्या होगा? There will be removal of the amino group. So when the amino group will be removed, ammonia will be released and keto acids will be formed. Keto acid, that is organic acids. In organic acids you know oxalic acid, succinic acid, fumaric acid, malic acid. Okay, all these are what? Pyruvic acid, all these are keto acids. So keto acids are formed and ammonia is released. So keto acids can be used in respiration, and ammonia is the nitrogenous waste. This will be reacting with carbon dioxide to form urea. In which cycle? Ornithine cycle, which is the second part of the chemical part of urine formation. Got it? So deamination सबको clear है? What is deamination? Removal of the amino group from the amino acid. And how it is removed? Amino group is removed in the form of ammonia. Okay? There are two types of deamination. First is oxidative deamination and second is hydrolytic amination. Okay, ऑक्सीडेटिव डीअमाइनेशन में क्या होता है, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली हैपन्स इन ऑक्सीडेटिव डीअमाइनेशन, जो अमाइनो एसिड रहता है वो ऑक्सीडाइज होता है इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीडेज एंजाइम, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ द अमाइनो एसिड, हियर अमाइनो एसिड टेकन इज अलानिन. For example, if alanine is the amino acid, it is oxidized in presence of enzyme oxidase, and likewise what will be released? Ammonia will be released, and in turn which keto acid is formed? Pyruvic acid. Pyruvic acid is the end product of glycolysis. Glycolysis is very first step of respiration. So respiration में जो glycolysis में end product बनता है वो pyruvic acid है, and this pyruvic acid then enters in the Krebs cycle. Okay, got it? So ATP molecules फॉर्म करने में ये हेल्प करेगा पायरुविक एसिड. सो ऑक्सीडेटिव डीअमाइनेशन में क्या होता है, अमाइनो एसिड का ऑक्सीडेशन होता है इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीडेज एंजाइम. ओके, हाइड्रोलाइटिक डीअमाइनेशन, हाइड्रोलाइटिक डीअमाइनेशन में क्या होता है, हाइड्रोलाइटिक, हाइड्रो मीन्स वाटर, लाइटिक मीन्स ब्रेकडाउन. ओके, so there will be breakdown of the amino acid to remove ammonia. Okay, got it? So glutamic acid is one type of acidic amino acid. Okay, in presence of water. Okay, water जब ये रहता है तभी ये क्या होगा, glutamic acid which is there, it will be converted into which keto acid? Alpha ketoglutamic acid, and ammonia will be released. Again this alpha ketoglutamic acid will be used for any other purpose, any other metabolic activity. And what will happen to this ammonia? Ammonia is highly toxic, and for elimination of ammonia excess amount of water is needed. But we are land animals, right? In us we are not living in the water medium. So what will happen, our body will immediately convert this ammonia into less toxic form, that is urea. Okay, got it? So ammonia which is released due to hydrolytic deamination and oxidative deamination, that ammonia will be used here in ornithine cycle for formation of urea. Okay, got it? So thus we have completed chemical part of urine formation. In chemical part of urine formation we have studied two, deamination and ornithine cycle. In deamination we have studied sorry, two, oxidative deamination and hydrolytic deamination. Oxidative deamination, in presence of oxygen there will be breakdown of the amino acid to release ammonia, and organic acid will be formed. That organic acid is pyruvic acid which can be used in respiration, okay, to yield ATP molecules. Hydrolytic deamination, in presence of water there will be breakdown of the amino acid, that is here glutamic acid. Majorly in our body, in mammals, glutamic acid is the main source to release ammonia. Okay, so majorly ammonia comes from glutamic acid in mammals. So very important question which is asked in exam, majorly ammonia कहाँ से आता है, which amino acid, from which amino acid ammonia is formed in mammals, that is glutamic acid. So glutamic acid in presence of water, what happens, it gets broken down into alpha ketoglutamic acid and ammonia. Okay, got it? So we have finished with the one part of chemical part of urine formation. So in mechanism of urine formation, chemical part में deamination process से ammonia कैसे release होता है, that part we have studied. Okay, now second part is remaining, that is ornithine cycle or urea cycle, which we will be learning in the next lecture. Okay, and after studying urea ornithine cycle or urea cycle, we will be switching over to the mechanical part. Okay, That means where I'll tell you how exactly ultrafiltration takes place, which all pressures are involved in formation of ultrafiltrate. That everything will be learning in ultrafiltration process, which is one of the process of mechanical part of urine formation. Then tubular reabsorption, in that whatever ultrafiltrate which will enter in the cavity capsular space, that ultrafiltrate will have the glucose, amino acids, hormones, ascorbic acid and many more nutrients. So these nutrients are very important for our body. So again they will be entering in the blood. So that is what reabsorption. So tubular reabsorption or selective reabsorption, and third one is tubular secretion for urine formation. Okay, tubular secretion in the sense whatever is not important is drugs, pigments and H positive ions, excess K positive ions, whatever excess which is there it has to be thrown, and whatever unwanted which is there it has to be thrown out. So that is what tubular secretion. So we will be learning in the next lecture ornithine cycle followed by mechanical part of urine formation. Thank you.